Hey guys, this is Today I Grew Up doing a video, and I wanted to show you something interesting that I'm working on. It's a project that I'm really passionate about. Obviously this is the Pepsi Perfect logo, and I picked up a shadow box. This is what was in the inside of it from a craft store. It's 20 by 20 inches, in case you were wondering. And what I did was I overlaid over the glass, you see the glass there, I cut out from a poster board. It's not a very thick poster board, so I got two of them. Cut it out. This is an acrylic plate, by the way, and I got this from a very special person on the RPF. For those of you who know what that is, it's a great website where people collaborate and display and collect and buy things. So this is actually shipped from an awesome guy named Roland from Germany, and it's kind of translucent, so you can put a light underneath it so it lights up, which I'm actually going to do for this one. And then I cut another cardboard cutout and I kind of modded it so it fit perfectly square. And then I got this contact paper. This is a company, I believe, from out of New York, and it's already it's a peel and stick, and you can I'm gonna cut it out, and it's the closest I could find to the Cafe 80s countertop, which in reality was probably a little more gray and the lines were a little longer here, but I don't know, we'll see how it looks. It's just inspired by the Cafe 80s counter scene. And I'm gonna get a custom tube coming out of the P, and it'll look really cool once it's done visually. Underneath it, I'm gonna put a light so you can see it's gonna glow really bright, and so it'll be nice to have this replica countertop from Cafe 80s. It's something that I've been working on for a while. So okay, so I have that nice and centered and placed in there secure. It's not going to slide or move anywhere. And then I cut this over it, which is cool, and then I'm going to get contact paper and put it over it. So double layer, so it looks more of a sunken in effect, and also I needed it to cover the edge. So it doesn't look pretty yet, but it will. Okay, so I have this contact paper that I got. It comes in a roll, and it's got self-adhesive, so it's a peel and stick kind of a deal. So this peel and stick, I pre-cut it out. I like the sunken in effect, and almost makes it look more realistic to the 80s countertop and Cafe 80s. And I'm going to be putting extra contact paper here on the sides, so which is awesome. So, okay, so I put all the contact paper around this thing. Looks really cool, reminiscent of the cafe vibe, the 80s, 90s vibe, so I'm liking that, how it came out. And what I'm going to do too is I got a custom light from someone, so I'm going to be putting it underneath it, so this faceplate will glow for the collection. So next video will be showing this thing glowing. Alright, so I have applied the peel and stick decal. I gotta say, it's not perfect, but I just like the effect. This is kind of something that I'm going to play with a little bit to get it covered a little more perfectly. It's definitely easy to manipulate and fix, so I'm not too worried about this. Finishing the edges a little more perfect will be fine, but I just love that it looks like a very heavy-duty countertop. So for display purposes, what I'm going to do is I have a custom light coming. It's not here yet. So to show you the gimmick of how this is going to light up, for now I've propped up this light that I'm going to turn on, and you're going to see it illuminated. So how cool does that look? The Pepsi logo illuminated. So that's exactly why I got this, because I wanted to put my bottles on here and then turn off the lights, turn on the light, and have a really impressive light display. And it lights pretty bright. So I would say mission accomplished on this art project. Very cool to have something that looks like the movie but has my own flair. Obviously I would wish the bottle would come up from the bottom. I'm going to do that for another project, but for this one, it works. I love it. I'm going to put the bottles on so you can see what it looks like. So here's my Pepsi Perfect World collection. We have the Mexico Pepsi Perfect bottle, imported from Mexico. Here's the Argentinian Pepsi Perfect. I think it looks more accurate. Then the US version, of course, comes in a tube. And let's turn on the light. And it lights up. So I'm really pleased with the way this looks. I think it's really cool to have something that's custom made and looks really cool. I mean, I don't know anybody else who has this. Something that I came up with, and it was cool. So hopefully you like this video. Hopefully it inspires you to do something really awesome to display your bottles. And this is my collection. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.